Hey everyone, we're live at the Paste Studio right now in New York with ALA.NI. It is great to see you again. Welcome back.
Hi.
Yeah, new location, same tapes. Good to see you again. You have sounded great in Soundcheck, and we're going to hear 3 songs from ACA, which is coming out January 24th of 2020. And so thank you for the new music. And what's coming up first?
Some Eminem's music.
Nice. I'm making Advil music over here in the corner.
It's a song called Differently. Okay. Every man does his thing a little bit differently. Every man does his thing a little bit differently. Yeah. Every man does his thing a little bit differently. Oh, every man does his thing a little bit different. Satisfaction guaranteed. I'm not sure we're not full head now. Ooh, I'm too old to cry, but it hurts too much to laugh now. When I'm angry, I count too far. Too angry, I find the door now. I'll shake a line full of straws and take back what is mine somehow. 'Cause every man does his thing a little bit differently. Yeah. Every man does his thing a little bit differently. Yeah. Every man does his thing a little bit differently. Oh, oh. Every man does his thing a little bit different. Don't take badness on board. Don't even go there now. I take St. John, but that's all mentally unstable. Oh, but I gotta stay natural. Ha, oh, oh, every man does his thing a little bit differently. Every man does his thing a little bit differently. Oh, every man does his thing a little bit differently. Oh, oh, every man does his thing a little bit. Every man does his thing a little bit. Oh, oh, yeah. A little bit. A little bit. Oh, do things different to you. You do things different to me. I do things different to you. You do things different to me. I do things different to you. You do things different to me. I do things different to you. You do things different to me.
Yeah. That is cool. That sounds great. How do you feel? So it was fascinating for me to watch. This came together quickly. Like these arrangements came together fast, and it's always one of the coolest parts of the job to watch musicians coming together and figuring out these arrangements for this environment. And I know this is new material for everybody. And I don't know what my question is here. How do you feel that way? I enjoyed it very much. How did you like it?
This is like the 3rd time then that we're doing it together, including the rehearsal that we just had. So it's like, I have no idea where we are, what we've done. It felt good. I enjoyed it. And that's the most important thing. I thank you guys. Number one. No, I mean, I have a very short attention span. So, and I love when, you know, like I have a band in France and then I've come here for 2 days and then we've all just met today. And it's like, we have a basic understanding of whatever it is that I put together, but everyone's kind of adding something to make it something else. And it's like, okay, I didn't have guitar in Paris. This is a different sound. Don't have double bass. I have cello. And it's like, for me, it's adapting, but being free and letting everyone just put something in, and hopefully it sounds okay. Because we're all professionals, right?
Yeah. No one has ever accused me of professionalism, but I'll take it. You guys are certainly pros. And is that so? The instrumentation that you were describing in the Paris band, is that closer to what's reflected on the album? Because I mean,
not at all.
well, because the album was meant to be, or is, a really vocal centric thing, right? Is that
the album,
much?
Some songs, like the song we just did on the album, it just has a bass line, and everything else is. I think I had Heineken bottle, cushion, and a table.
M&Ms. Did the M&Ms get in there?
M&Ms. I had like chocolate spread in one, or yeah, use chocolate lid, Italian chocolate, very nice organic Italian chocolate jar, tennis balls, pencils, pens, walls, bodies, bottoms, Cuban bottoms. Had a certain sound.
Yeah, it's the best kind of bottom.
Needed a Cuban bottom for Papa, one of the songs.
Nice.
So I called him my Cuban friend.
Well, that sounds like a ton of fun to make. The video looked like it was a ton of fun to shoot. I was just watching it right before this. It's super colorful, super. It looks like I saw a lot of French names in the credits. I assume you shot that in Paris?
Yeah, it's a basketball court in Paris that's super colorful, and I've always liked it. So I was like, yeah, let's just dance around in here for a bit.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
Well, it looks awesome, and there is more music. You're going to play 2 more off of ACA, which, if you're just joining us, it comes out January 24th of 2020. Can you tell us what's coming up second today?
It's a song called Shalala, and I wrote this after somebody broke my heart. Well, I kind of broke his too. I think it was a mutual thing, but he had to go.
Is that ancient history, or does it still suck?
Oh no, he's gone.
All right.
Like ancient.
Good.
This song, but as far as like writing it, it was very instant, and it was like kind of, we had a mutual friend, and the friend told me one thing, and then he told me another thing. And I'm like, who's lying to me? But yeah, that was then. And I wrote different versions of this song, just experimenting. Like I tried to kind of Phil Spector sounding one and a reggae version of it, and it never worked. And I'm saying this because it's like, you can write a song, but the journey of it and how long it takes for it to actually become something that you can play to people or even land on the radio is like a whole different process. So it's been a long slog with this song. And now we're going to sing it.
Right.
Like, yeah. Here's a story about my life. And I'll sing it. It's a happy song about love. When you told me the other day that you wanted to come back to stay, it soothed me. Your words, they soothed me, baby. Then I heard from one of your guys, all you told me really was a lie. It hurt me, darling, you hurt me, hurt me. Shalala won't help me, baby. Shalala sounds lonely, baby. Shalala, it's all empty with you gone, baby. Guess I better find a new love, someone to hug and trust. But I will never ever forget your love, my young love, baby. Ooh. Sha-la-la-la, 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 sha-la-la-la. Oh, 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 oh. You said right from the start that you never break my heart, but you broke me. My word, you choked on me. Oh, and I know that you departed. If I see you at a party, just
This is fun, man. This is cool. Thanks for coming and doing it. I want to talk about, because I might never have the chance to say the names Iggy Pop and Lakeith Stanfield in the same sentence for any other reason. Oh yeah, dude, there's an Iggy Pop reel right there next to the Loretta Lynn. Oh, but also there's Iggy Pop 2-inch right above Marvin's head. There's 2 Iggy Pop reels right there.
Oh yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, that's not that one's live in France, isn't it? The one that you're holding? I think
it is Olympia.
Yeah.
Paris. And it's black and yellow. Wow.
Yeah. So, what was that like? That's awesome. Can you talk about the guest appearances on this album and what it's now like to have Lakeith Stanfield and Iggy Pop on your album?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, Lakeith was on the other album. He did remix of Cherry Blossom song. So I just love the way our voices blend together. So I was kind of like, do you want to jump on this album? I've got a song that it's kind of like an argument between a couple and blah, blah, blah. And you get to like play a character. So it was, yeah, he did it. I went to LA to record it. And yeah, I'm really happy with the outcome of it, just to have the kind of vision of this song and it's all pieced together. And the bass was done in London whilst I was in LA, and I was like 3:00 in the morning around the pool giving directions to the bass player, and it's like, okay, this is how it goes. I can make music remotely, and it's like, put this on and fly this here. It was great. But then Iggy, he was playing the U.N.I. album on his radio show, and I couldn't believe the words he was saying. It was so complimentary, and I was like, he gets it. Gets the music. This is great. So I don't know, I took a risk and I wrote the song as an ode to an actual diplomat, and then I realized that it was actually quite a nice piece of music and that I would do something with it, and that kind of triggered the ACA album. I thought, I can actually do this. I can create music with just my mouth and it sounds like a piece of an orchestration, you know. So yeah, oh God, I don't know what I'm saying.
No, this is all very exactly on topic. Yeah.
I mean, it was just like the process of the Diplomat song, like where it started. Like maybe I think I was on my way to London, and I recorded it probably in bed somewhere, and then it's ended up with Iggy Pop on it. It was like I didn't have this journey anticipated. It wasn't like, yeah, I'm going to do a song and Iggy Pop's going to be on it. I literally just experienced a diplomat in Paris, wrote a piece of music for him, extended the song because I was like, that's cool, let me start an a cappella album. And then I got my friend to do some spoken word. That worked. And then the next stage was like, let's just get Iggy to do it. Iggy said yes. I'm like, right, I'm coming to Miami. Let's do it. And I'm there and I'm directing him and producing him. It's like I blacked out at one point. It was just like, I was like, he's like, it's okay, it happens to the best of us. Because I was like, I can't believe this.
That's amazing. I'm glad that you had that experience. So I've heard 4 cities now. Was it recorded absolutely all over the place? Because so LA with Lakeith, right? Miami with Iggy. You said you wrote something in London, something in Paris. Was it recorded just all over the world?
More or less, because I write everything on my GarageBand first, and then my engineer hates me because then I take those files and I'm like, use the shitty microphone from the laptop because I don't have a
You don't even have an extra? You're not plugging in anything?
No, not
wow,
at all.
Good for you.
He hates me. So I'm like, and then there's another song on the album called Bitch, which Iggy does like a little tag on, and that's complete. All of that is just like completely laptop, and I'm like, I can't redo it. The tone, the texture, everything is in the sound. I tried to redo it, didn't sound right. Like, we used the one from the laptop, that's it. But what I would do then is, I'm a big microphone geek, so I would test out loads of mics, and I'd use maybe 8 or 10 different microphones on each song, just for different parts, just to have a nice layer of texture. So I would add on top of the GarageBand. But there's no BPM. Everything's just loose, mostly one take. I do continuous takes. I don't loop anything and sample anything. So it's like a meditation. I kind of just go and hold the part, and
Cool. Well, thank you for sharing it with us today. We're about to hear a third song. This is all in case you, the internet, are just joining us. The album is ACA. It's out on January 24th, and we're about to hear a third song from it now. Can you tell us what's coming up last?
This song is called Papa. And it started in Mexico. This one was written in Mexico. Actually, no, sorry, can I tell?
Yeah, please go for it.
This one started off as a poem for a friend who was having daddy issues and man issues. And I wrote it for her, and then like a year later, I was reading it out to her in Mexico. And she was like, oh, that line, Papa didn't love me, any man take me. That's a hit, that's a song. That's the line, that's the line. So I was like, okay, let's just make a song up out of it. So I started singing like, Papa didn't love me, any man take me. And then, yeah, we started making this song up on the beach with shells in Mexico. And then when I went into the studio to do it, I kind of started to realize maybe I have daddy issues too.
Is she watching right now? Maybe, potentially?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe, possibly. But yeah, and then it's been a process of, I didn't want to do this song. I didn't want to put it on the album at all. I was like, I could not sing this song every like show or whatever. But I think it's like that that's why I do this job. It's like I have to find a way to like regurgitate my pain. Does that sound right?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, there's going to be.
I'm like a converter. I'm a pain converter. So I take the shit, take it all in, and other people's shit too, and then I try and convert it into a song, and I recycle it.
Yeah. And let other people connect with it, and then have their pain eased a little bit because they feel the same thing. Someone feels that exact same thing as you do.
Well, with this song, there was loads of females, like my friends. If I played it to them, they were coming back like, "Oh my god, I really connect with this song." I'm like, "You too? You have daddy issues too?" So yeah. Daddy issues. Papa didn't love me, any man take me, hold me, love me please. Papa didn't want me, any man take me, and hold me, love me please. Away, away, away. Papa didn't want me, any man take me, and hold me, love me please. Papa didn't love me, Papa didn't want me, any man have me, love me please.
All right. This has been cool. Thank you for coming. ALA.NI, it's great to see you again. Marvin, great to see you. It's great meeting everybody, and you guys sounded outstanding. Thanks for coming, and we'll stay tuned as as more details come out. But we know right now that January 24th, 2020, it'll be out in the world. And thank you for previewing some of that music for us tonight. And tonight, you're at Circle Singing NYC, which is like right around the corner from here. Can you say a little bit about what that is? It sounds awesome.
Did you know Ben's?
Ben's, it's Ben's session. Yeah.
So yeah, it feels a little bit like a cult, but this guy's from the circle singing too. So.
Yeah. It's a great community. It's not a cult.
It's
not
a cult. But it's what it sounds like, kind of. You get in a circle and you sing songs, and evidently that happens on 38th Street. So
yeah. It's
Bobby McFerrin related somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a
Well,
pretty
enjoy
special
that.
thing.
That
Thank
sounds like a
you.
ton of fun.
But before that, it's wine time, right?
Oh, I've been drinking wine this whole time.
Oh, but you didn't. Well, you didn't invite me. Well, I've got some whiskey. No, it's tea. It's tea. It's tea.
Well, thank you so much for doing it. Have a great circle tonight, and best of luck on the album when it comes out. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brad.
All right.